here with all of you. Okay, so officially we start 6:03 p.m. Hello, everybody. Good evening and welcome to the District 5930, the Public Image webinar, Build Your Club Public Image Strategy. I'm so happy to be here with all of you. My name again is Adriana Contreras, and I have the privilege of serving as your District 5930 Public Image Chair for this year. Again, thank you for taking your time to join us this evening. It's very important as your public image and for our team that you are here today. No matter whether you're a club president, president-elect, public image chair, membership, Rotaract, Rotaractor, or simply because you're interested to learn more about how your club public image and strategies to improve or work with your public image in your club. I'm so happy again. And tonight, this webinar is designated by the public image team to provide more practical tools and ideas that you can immediately implement in your club to increase the visibility, tell your Rotary story more efficiently, and strengthen your impact in your community. And today, I'm honored to be joined by two outstanding members of our district public image team. Rather than introduce them by myself, I will invite each of them to briefly introduce themselves and share their title and about their Rotary journey. To help to stay on the schedule, we'll keep introducing to about now 1 minute each of our team members so we can begin with our program promptly and on time. And I will start with Ferdi. Would you like to start introduce yourself, Ferdi?
Yes, of course. Hello, everyone. My name is Ferdi Esquivel, and I'm part of the Public Image Committee and also proud member of the Rotary Club of FAR. So, welcome, everyone, and thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Ferdi. Next, we have our next team member, Betsy. You start
Hello.
introduce yourself.
Yes, hello. I'm Betsy Pisana, and I serve as the webmaster and the social media for this district. This is my 6th year that I'm collaborate with district governors and the incredible district team to make all the signs and all the marketing that we have here in District 5930, and of course to help the Public Image Committee, and they can support the clubs about to make an impactful public image for everybody, for the projects, for the community, for to bring more members, donors. So we are here to help you in anything that you need.
Thank you. Thank you both. And we're excited to share this evening with you. As you can see, we are so proud that our team is growing. Everybody is welcome to be part of this team because public image is everything. And this is the way that I love to start this presentation because what we do and what you do in your club, it's very important. So with that in mind, let's start with our presentation. Let's start with call to action. So basically during this webinar, we'll learn more in detail how important is to use the AI with responsibility, applying Rotary logos and Brandly correctly. It's very important. We are living in an era with AI, it's part of our daily life. And as a Rotarian, we have the commitment to integrate as part of your strategy, but let's learn how to do correctly. Today, we will refresh your club visual identity and discover the District Public Image Toolkit that we as a team prepare for you, for the district. No matter, it's not only for public image. Remember, public image is everything, and we learn how to implement that words in our daily Rotarian life. The next one is the storytelling for your club to attract new members and donors. The next one, please. One of the things that it's very important to understand how we are here to support you is first understand more about what is the role of the district public image chair within the district. We remember we are here to support the entire district. We are here to support your club to help you to how to tell your story, how to be the best storytelling in your area, in your city, because that means your connection with the community, and that the benefits it will be reflected in your membership and in your foundation and in your service project. The other one is we are here to provide different training tools and resources to support your club public image chair in telling this story. So before to continue, just on the chat, let's if who your club, could you confirm if your club already appoint a public image chair? Do you know if you already have a public image chair in your club? Let's Betsy can help just to keep everything you can share on the chat. In that way, we can learn more about that. So that is very important. And on the next, and I will share why it's very important. Your public image chair in your club, it's the one it's there to help to create and implement a plan to promote your club members, to promote your meetings, to promote your service project, and help you to extend and to expand your storytelling to in the community and increase the public, and more people can learn more about what is Rotary. The other reason why it's very important to appoint a public image chair in your club is because that person needs is your partner, and it's very important that that person understand that each member and each meeting and each project projects a public image for your community. So that is why it's very important that person is essential for your club. The other thing is helping your community to understand what does and why our works matter, and hopefully inspire others to get involved. That is the role of your public image chair, your club public image chair, and that it's why it's very important that every club appoint a person help you with the public image. So now let's move for the next slide. And now I will share my friend and my partner, Ferdi.
Thank you, Adriana. First, I would like to thank Adriana also for inviting me to be part of this public image committee for this year. So thank you very much for the invitation. I'm very happy to be part of this team. So today we're going to talk about storytelling for social media. And first, I would like to let you know that all of the people spend around 2 to 3 hours a day on social media every day. So that's why it's very important for every club to let the community know what we are doing in our communities, because if we are not letting them know what we are doing, we are not open to receive more donations and also new members. So once I told you the why it is so important uh, to publish in social media, not every day, but every time we get the chance to do a club activity. After that, we can take pictures or also videos, and then post them on our social media. So share your why, creating impact through personal stories. Why is that? Because, when we share only text or only a picture, uh, we are not creating that engagement with the audience. So what the audience wants to see, it's a story. We want the audience to stop scrolling. Like, every day we go to social media and we start scrolling, and then there are some stories or some posts that will make us stop. So we need to create something that will make our audience stop scrolling and uh, start paying attention to what we are trying to say. So first, share stories, not agendas. That's pretty much what I've been saying. And number two, be educational and facilitator. You know, uh, if you go to your social media profile, you will find that the new type of post are educational content. Like, for example, like for a business like mine that does painting, if I tell the people, hey, this is Ferdy and I do residential painting, probably they won't stop scrolling, and they will just continue to see other things. But if I tell them, hey, would you like to know what are the best colors for your house? I will show you what are the best combinations, or, like, for example, if you want to paint your restaurant or your business, what are the best colors for your type of business. So if I will teach my audience something, and they will get something with value to their lives, they will stop scrolling and they will continue to see my posts. So what I'm trying to say is that we can create content, like, people want to know more about Rotary and what Rotary is, because a lot of people doesn't know about Rotary and they don't know what we do. So maybe we can share the activities or the events we do, but it will be more attractive to the audience if we share what's Rotary, like, in a type of story. Like, for example, let's say, if we do like a post of a person that now has 40 years old, and he's a professional, he's, like, for example, let's say a banker, and he's sharing his story, like, I remember when I was 5 years old, and the Rotary Club of my community helped me with something to continue my studies, or they helped me with a backpack full of pencils, notebooks, etc. So that's what people will remember, and that's what will our audience stop scrolling and continue to watch our posts. So also publish with a local purpose. So if we tell these local stories, like for example, we all know someone that was a beneficiary of our club several years ago. So we can take advantage of those stories that have had been part of our clubs. So you can ask like the older members of your club, what are those stories? So we can create those posts for our clubs and create that engagement with our audience. So that's pretty much this, published with a local purpose. And also do not include your club's name. Like if, of course, we every club works in a certain area, like for example, the Rotary Club of Brownsville will do activities in the Brownsville area, right? Or the Rotary Club of McAllen or FAR. But what we are trying to do here is to get the Rotary International brand out there and create a bigger impact. So sometimes, and I think further we will see like what are the examples of the logo that we have to use in order to create that impact in our communities, using the same logo for every club. So yeah, that's pretty much like only the main brand or brand of excellence.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So there is some other great recommendation of Facebook tips, Ferdy, that you can share with us.
Yes, sure. So yeah, to create your post and make them more attractive to the audience, I would recommend to focus on photo and a short text, because sometimes we create like very long stories, and only a few people will read the post until the end. So I would recommend a picture and a short text, or also create like a video with this storytelling. And I would be very, very happy also to in another time to do like a seminar to help you create your own videos or posts. So also the second one is use fixed Canva templates. So we don't have to reinvent the wheel or do anything new here. We can go to Canva, which is an application where we can find some templates, or you can always use PowerPoint if you are more familiar with this application. Use the Canva templates. What the people, the audience is looking is not the best production video or the best production post. What people is looking for in this year 2026 is something organic that will look authentic. So you know, hiring those very famous soccer players or football players, that was probably years ago. Now what the audience is looking for is something authentic. So I would recommend just be yourself, and like I said, just create the post with this storytelling about the stories about your own club. So also assign a reporter role. So if you have like a younger member in your club, I would recommend to give them like this responsibility to take pictures and to create the post, because usually younger people are more spend more time on social media every day. So I would say that if they are spending time every day on social media, I would say that is the best person to be in charge of this social media. Thank you.
Thank you, Ferdy. Thank you for sharing your with us today your knowledge. For those that Ferdy, he's very active on the social media, and he will be here supporting the district to some ideas, strategies for being the best storytelling in your city, in your club, in the community. Thank you so much. So we are continue with Betsy. Betsy, she has today great information about the new tools that we are using, but she will share with
I
us.
know, I know. Yes, I know this is an information that many people would like to know, because right now in the 2026 we have new tools, new technology. We want to use all of them and we want to save time. I'm the first one that I want to do that. And Ferdy says something very important. We want that people not only continue scrolling in social media, we want that they stop and see our flyer and see or information, see your story, and they be interested about what we are doing in our Rotary Club. So first, now that we have the AI, it's a great tool to help you to create new image, videos, flyers, and to edit photos, etc. So probably you hear about that we have now ChatGPT and Gemini, and we have also Claude, and we are having more tools for make editions. The most used right now is ChatGPT. Probably you use it, but now we have the AI guidelines. These guidelines we don't invent it, okay? Are not invented by the District 5930. These AI guidelines come from Rotary International. And just to be clear, we are not the logo and flyers police, okay? Just we are here to support you and to promote correctly your branding. And your branding is about your club. So we have some guidelines. I will talk just a little bit about this. We have a complete document in our website, in our district website. At the end, we will show you when you can find all these tools. But first, remember, we need to good use of AI. Please don't use it to create cartoons or to modify the bodies of your Rotary members. It's not necessary to do that. We need to use it correctly. We need to have commitment to ethical and fair practices. If, for example, if you take a photo from internet and you want to edit that photo, remember that you cannot do it. It's not your photo. You cannot make additions. You cannot post it in your social media, because Facebook or Instagram, Meta, YouTube, they will notice and they will remove your Facebook page. Also, the confidentiality of right information and the data privacy and security. Remember, you can upload information from your Rotary clubs. You can upload the information, the names of your Rotary members because you want to make tags, or you can upload information about your budget. Sometimes maybe you want to save time and you want to say, I want to make the budget of my club right now here in the ChatGPT. Don't do that, okay? That's private information. You can ask to the AI for suggestions, maybe to do fundraisings. However, it's not necessary to share that specific information about how much money your club is earning and fixed documents, etc. And also for the privacy of your members, don't submit names of them there, because that names can be used later for your AI in another documents. And of course, we have protection of logos and intellectual property. So you cannot upload logos from Rotary International. No, don't submit logos from Polio to make flyers or from your own club. No logos from Rotary International. No photos from Rotary. No videos. Nothing. You can upload anything like this material. Also, be careful if you submit photos, videos in the AI. I know that maybe you want to do a flyer with all your members there, but it's not in compliance. Okay, don't do that. And remember that the data needs to be accuracy and bias. This means that, for example, if you request information to Rotary International, you need to review it that is true or not. All right, because sometimes you ask, it's more easy to ask to ChatGPT, like, what is the four-way test? Give me the story of the four-way test. And maybe it's not giving you the real story. Okay, that happened. And always that you use AI, you need to submit information that you are using AI in your documents or your information. All right. It's important to say to the public, like, you are using AI in something that you are doing. Now, probably you're saying, hey, but we saw so many clubs doing flyers with AI and they look so pretty and well done, and I want to do it because I save time, or maybe we don't have a designer, or maybe we cannot pay a designer to do a good flyer for our project. Well, exists a way to do it. Let me show you a couple of examples. These two flyers were made with AI. I did it with Gemini. Gemini is the AI from Google. They have Nano Banana. And these flyers, I just ask, I add the prompt like, I want a flyer, a vertical flyer, add the Rotary logos, the information. You can add the information that we will have. We will collect food for the food bank. That was the prompt that I add. And this is the two flyers that they provide me. Okay. If you notice right now, who can tell me what is wrong in the flyers? It's something that you can see immediately. What is wrong in the flyer? Someone who can tell me. Someone? Someone discovered it? No? Looks perfect?
I think you don't have where it has the rotary and then the wheel. It should have the information from the club underneath the rotary on that end.
Okay, yes. The first mistake is the Rotary logo. That logo specific that logo is from Rotary International, is not the club logo. Remember that every time that you are using, that you will do a flyer or publicity for your club, you need to add your Rotary logo from the club. No Rotary logo, your Rotary logo, okay? So the logo is incorrect. Also, for example, they have all the information about the food bank, about you want to submit. But if you see the flyer in your right, you will notice another mistake. That's a photo created by AI. And if you do a close up to the photo has different logos in the t-shirts, don't have correct words, don't have correct products. So if someone see this flyer, someone who is reviewing your social media or your event and see the flyer, what do you think the people will say about this? They will say, it's true or not? Probably they will say, no, it's not true. It's invented, or maybe this someone who is not real, is not a true collection. You need to be careful about not to lose credibility just to do a flyer in AI. Okay, so For example, another image that is very common to see is these ones. Okay, to start, this wheel is the vintage wheel. We are not using anymore since 2014. Remember that now we have a new logo, like you can see right now in my background. That's the district logo. But for your club, instead of the word District 5930, will appear the name of your logo. So when you are created a flyer in AI, the best way that you can do is just to tell them, please create a flyer, and always be specific. Create a flyer or create an image about the food bank. We want to collect this kind of products, but never mention that it's for a Rotary Club or information about where is the event. However, you can tell to the AI, please make an space in the flyer to add my logo later and to add the information when you give me the image. And then you can edit that information later. All right? I will show you another flyer. Do you think this is real or is fake? I know it's in Spanish, but do you think it's real or is fake? The flyer is real. Let me tell you. The flyer is real, and the flyer was promoted in Guadalajara, Mexico. But guess what? The project is fake. Why? Because does not mention any specific Rotary Club. It's just the wheel there, and just appears the words Rotary Club or Club Rotario in Mexico, and a phone number or WhatsApp. The project is fair. This is a flyer created with someone who wants to make an extortion in another city. And right now, the Rotary clubs make efforts about to try that the people don't follow this kind of flyers. And that's the reason that why it's important to add or correct Rotary logo, so people don't confuse or another people don't want to use or resources to benefits for them. All right. So Adriana will talk about the logos. Until here,
Yes.
someone has a question about AI? Because I know them, probably. You have so many questions.
We have Margie, she has a question. She already shared her question in the chat. Margie?
Yes. Hi, thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to ask this question. So I was wondering if we are allowed to share like an introductory post on social media that would include the photographs of those that are currently holding board positions, sort of like the first slide in your presentation, which looks fantastic. It has your image, right? A professional photo of yourselves, and then your name and the title that you're holding within the club to on our social media pages to share with our followers and tag them on their own personal accounts to be able to, like, those that are following the page be able to identify, like, oh, look, like these are my friends and they're also holding these respective positions, and they sort of give the club that sense of legitimacy and curiosity to make inquiries on perhaps joining because they identify these people from their community. But I don't know, is that something that we are allowed to do?
Okay, in our Facebook pages or social media or website, it's wonderful when we promote of members, but remember that you need to have the consent of the members, because sometimes they say, I don't want my photo there, or I don't want that the public know me. They don't like that kind of promotion. You need to ask.
Yes.
And it's wonderful that the clubs promote members. I think it's perfect, because the community, they can know who are their members, who are participating with us, and invite another ones to collaborate and to invite them to the club. However, to use the photo to create the flyer in the AI tool, I don't recommend. First, it's a guideline in Rotary International about not to submit photos of the person, because if you notice, when you create any image of a person, I don't know if you any moment has been using the AI, sometimes appears faces from actors or singers or random people. Is not random people, is people who probably they submit that photo in another part of the world. So if you submit a photo of your member, now that person is in the system, is in the tool, and one day can appear in the flyer of someone somewhere.
Yeah.
We don't want that the member will be in Europe and they see a flyer and say, hey, my photo is there or my face is there, because
Yeah,
that
no,
can happen.
completely
we have
understand
another.
that.
Yes, so go ahead, and just to come adding to Betsy comment, remember about the privacy and the consent. Again, we need to start using the AI with responsibility and understand that once we share any picture, any personal information, any number from your club, you are sharing to a worldwide cloud where you don't have any more access to protect that information. So that is why it's very important to make a combination. Yes, AI is part of our daily life, but we need to start learning how to implement as a tool, but not as a part of our 100% project. So probably we can use as a reference how to create a post for promoting my club members or my board members, and then have a use combine that with Canva, and then you can create with your own tools using your pictures with that other tool. So it's a combination, and it's a process, because right now worldwide, not everybody are very connected, and it's everybody to be more fashion. We want to integrate the AI for more than 50% of our daily activities. So let's just find the balance to combine the other tools and keep doing branding with responsibility.
Yes, I
Correct.
see that Priscilla has a comment.
Yes.
Priscilla?
Yes, good afternoon. Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to comment and also definitely agree with Margie. I think that, within the organization, quite a few of us we chair certain events, and to keep people motivated and attracted to our Rotary and attract more members. Yeah, I think it would be a great idea. For example, we're having a Right to Rotary coming up, and I think promoting those chairs and sharing a little bit of spotlight to them, to kind of like, oh yes, I did this. And I know it's not just I because there's no I in team, right? But just to kind of give props and let's keep it going, and try to motivate everyone in the club. I think it's a great idea.
Sure. Thank you, Priscilla.
Thank you.
Okay, and what are the correct logos? Yeah, remember, if you see the logo with blue, that's the vintage.
So now,
Remove it.
Ferdy now will share with us about more be familiar with this, share some tips how to identify the correct and incorrect logo.
Okay, sure. So yeah, like we said, you can always use the my Rotary website, where you can go to the brand to over there to the brand center. So you can go to brand center and then create your own logo. That is the official logo you can use, and it will be there will be several options. Like if you want to use, for example, let's say the blue name and then the wheel, but you can always use, like, for example, let's say one in dark color or a white color. But if you use those options from the brand center, they will be always allowed. But there are also, like, for example, all of these unofficial logos that several years ago every club created. Like, for example, let's say this, there is one, like, for example, using this swimming, running, and bike from a triathlon, or there is another one with the crab, or yeah, using, like, for example, different things that will identify our club, but that is no longer allowed to do so. Those logos, maybe you have them to remember the history of your club, but for the use of the social media or your website, we would have to use the official logo that comes from the brand center. So I would invite you to go to the brand center. That's on the My Rotary website, and then you can start creating several different logos. Like, for example, we see two different on the left side of this slide. The first one is the one that everyone uses, like Rotary Club of, and the name of your club. And then the other one that has like a slash in the middle, and then another name that we can use. So you can play with all of these options on the brand center. So yeah, there are several options, and you will find them there.
Perfect. So as you can see tonight, we are covering a little bit of this and that in that way you can have more ideas how to create your public image strategy for your club. So now other thing that is very important is Rotary People of Action and how to create your own People of Action image. Again, images are very important as part of your storytelling because one pictures can share more than words. So with that in it's important that we need to learn more about, as a Rotarian, what is the type of pictures that connect with your story and with your community. We have a through Rotary, we have a lot of great tools. One of these is People of Action website, which one you can take your picture and create an image with a message that connect with your community. So there is www.poaphotos.app. That is, I invite everybody to try to learn more about of this tool that we have. And we don't need to use AI because we have a incredible stories to share, just implementing what Rotary International different tools that we have access. And let's do it. Let's create a great storytelling with the perfect picture. On the next slide, it's because we always keep this slide as part of our presentation because some people asking, hey, what is the perfect picture for my story? Well, basically, the perfect picture is the people of action. That means never look to the camera. Let's keep like connecting with the people, identify a person in your club who will be assigned the responsibility of take the pictures. And remember, we want people of actions. We don't, Rotary say, we don't, the dinners, the parties, it's there's something that is not connected with the message of Rotary. What we connect, what we represent, people talking with other people without no connection with the camera, connection with the people. There is, if you're doing, being part of a service project with the food bank, hey, everybody needs to take the details. Wear your Rotary t-shirt, wear your Rotary cap, wear your Rotary pin, and just enjoy being a Rotarian and enjoy the momentum to connect with the people. And then because everything is a plan, there is somebody on behind taking that moment. And there is in that slide, we can see what is the people of action good samples to review, and with your team working like a plan to take the pictures to then include it in your storytelling strategy. The next one. So now again, this workshop is with intention to cover why we need to remember that as a Rotarians, we are humans. We are here to serve above self with the heart and with intention. And now we know that let's take a picture of people of action, but again, we need to do with responsibility. And that is why we need to understand that we need to have a photo and video consent. Why? Because again, this is according with the Rotary International guidelines. It's the good practice in your club. It's as part of your planning process for your service project. Of course, there is the people of action, the pictures, the story. Well, we need to remember that those people need to consent and authorize us to use that picture in our social media. Again, we are here to help, but those people needs to authorize or confirm, yes, I am okay to that being part of the picture, and I authorize. This is very important, especially for minors, because there is too many service projects that it's involved with the schools, and sometimes the clubs have the understanding that we as a club, we are covered under the district school waivers. No, we are not covered. That is our responsibility internally for each club, working with your public image and your board members, to have your package of how to ask. Have a waiver. There is different waivers, electronic or in paper, something simple that you authorize the parents of those childs or minors to took the picture, and then to be very specific. Do you authorize to this club to take the picture and use on social media, website, etc.? It's part of our responsibility again and again. We can, even with the photo or video consent, we are not authorized to use on the AI. This is to use in ourselves, in our social media, and with responsibility. The next one, please. And then you can say, okay, it looks very complicated. I need to take care of the picture, the waivers. Why I need to take care about of this and this and that. Rotary, it's a worldwide organization, international organization, that they're thinking in everything and say, okay, we want to learn more about your projects, and we create the Service Project Center. You can see, and if you as a club, you want to share with Rotary International your project, there is a process, there is a website where you need to share your service project. Again, it's the Service Project Center. There is the website, but guess what? If you as a club wants to share to Rotary about your service project, and if there is part of your service project, there are minors, you need to do with appropriately and with responsibility. That means that if you upload your project with those pictures, you need to keep in your files that waivers. That's part of the process. So Rotary wants to learn more about your service projects. There is a process which it needs to be uploaded, that projects, through your Rotary Central, through myrotary.org. And then you, and working with your board and your team, you need to include more details about your service project, how many volunteer hours, donations, more details about donations. If you partner with another organization, include more information. The key is when you upload the pictures, they ask you, if it's minors, they assume that you as a Rotarian, you take care of your waivers. So that is why everything is with an intention. If at the end of your Rotary year, your club, your goal is that Rotary International recognize for your service project, you need to do through the appropriate way, that is through the My Rotary, and then working on the details and be sure that you have all the documentation correctly. The next one, please. So now it's time of, and I will put in, there is any questions, or somebody has any questions about the service project or the waivers? The pictures? Okay, great. Now it's time to learn more about our district public image tools that Betsy will share with us.
Okay, first, if you want to share a story or service project with us to post it in our website, district website, and social media, please send your information to this email, rotary5930@gmail.com, and please submit your information there, and we can post it. If you have an upcoming event, you also can send us your flyer, but remember, needs to come with correct branding, please. And we can help you to promote. But remember that your club is the first one who needs to promote the event, okay? We can promote it and to post it in our newsletter too. The newsletter released the first day of the month. If you are not receiving the newsletter or communication from the district, please review your junk or spam folder. And if you don't have anything there from emails from the district, please send me an email to rotary5930@gmail.com, and we can review your account so you can receive all the information about the upcoming events that we will have here in District 5930. This is our website and social media. This is the district website, rotary5930.org. And the rotary.org, that is the website from all Rotary International, and you can find my Rotary there. And also we have social media and Facebook and Instagram, the Rotary District 5930. And we have a group in Facebook named Discover Rotary D5930 South Texas. And there in Discovery Rotary, you can share also invitations, events, share histories, or make questions about anything that you need from your fellow Rotarians here in District 5930. And all this information that we are talking in this webinar, you can find it in our Rotary5930.org, in our district website. On the tab of public image, you can find everything about to understand better the Rotary logo, the People of Action guidelines, the End Polio Now logo guidelines, event planning, brand center, how to share your club story, the photography and video consent, and of course, the guidelines for artificial intelligence that you need. And here in the toolkit, you can find all the links that you need to support your branding in your Rotary Club. And I don't know if you have more questions about this presentation. If not, remember that we have 2 incredible events. Adriana, I don't know if you want to promote about this.
Yes, we have 2 great events on August. That is the assemblies. One is on for the McAllen area, and the other is for Brownsville area. There is the Assembly Agents of Change. It's our time as a Rotarians to get together. Remember, it's our time for a training which the district will cover foundation, membership, and public image, great information training for you, and it's open for all the Rotarians within the district. It's for everybody. So it's the one it's August 8th, that is for McAllen area, and the other one is for Brownsville area, and it's on August 15th, correct, Betsy?
Okay?
The one from Brownsville is in August 16, sorry. So basically, please, if you
15.
yes, so please, if you are not already registered, we would like to see you there in the assemblies, because it's a great opportunity to connect with the district, to learn more about foundation, membership, public image, and get together and be part of the amazing connections and tools from the district. The other one, it's the other great event that we are promoting by our district, is the world largest polio walk. So again, everybody in the district is invited to save the date, October 24, and be part of the world largest walk to end polio. This is an district initiative. Everybody is welcome to be part of this world's largest walk to end polio. If you have any interest or you want to learn more about this event, feel free to contact me or contact Lucy Cadena. Lucy Cadena, she's the district and polio chair. She's the one that can provide more information. So we are here to share this type of amazing initiative, not just to share, to promote and to inspire the district members to be part of these initiatives. And I want to ask, and for everybody that attend this webinar today, that give us a favor. Let's help us to spread the word about what we are doing as a district, as public image, membership, foundation, and the best place to learn more about what we are doing, how we can help your club is, please visit our website. That is very essential, because we are here to support you, but that website represents our gift to you, to make more easy to learn about our why as a Rotarian, to learn more about how we can increase membership, to learn more about how I can contribute to the foundation. So it's not just visit the website, it's visit the website, and please, if you have any question, any idea that you want to share with the district, there is the contact information of our district membership chair, our district foundation chair, public image chair, district public image chair, our team. So this is we are creating this for you, and we hope that you help us to visit and use that resources that we create. Remember with the heart, because that's the mission and the intention of this webinar. Start working with the heart and working together. So with that in mind, any questions? Betsy, I don't know if you can help me to back to the slide with the social media and website. And if everybody
Yes.
can just take a picture, help us to take the picture, and as part as follow-up of this amazing webinar, please help us to share this slide with your club members. It's there for you.
John
And
was asking about where we will post this video and information. We will post under the tab of public image, we will post the links to the video and also this presentation. So you
yeah.
can share it with your members, you can review it.
And if
Okay.
you have any questions, everybody please take a picture, save, and share with your club members. After this webinar, please, 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 this is part of public image. Share and share start being a storytelling. Share your club members. Hey, we have a amazing evening with the district, sharing some ideas. It's part of being a storyteller. And Betsy, I don't know if you can just keep on the flyers for the assemblies and for the polio walk. Please, if you can help us to take a picture again, and share with your club. Friendly reminder, this is important events. Save the day for the assemblies, save the day for the world's largest walk to end polio. And again, we are here to help you. We are growing our team, and public image is everything. That is how I love to close. I want to close this amazing webinars. And again, thank you for everybody to being here.
Yes, please visit our website and follow us on social media. And if you have any questions, you can contact us. Ferdy, I don't know if you want to add something else for this
Thank you.
presentation.
Yeah, I just wanted to add that every club has their own stories, and like for example, let's say the story of the past district governor Elaine. It's a very inspiring story. So if you already have those stories, please share that with us, with the audience, and I can assure you that will make an impact in your community.
So we are,
Absolutely. Yes.
if before we leave, Betsy, could you take a group picture for?
Sure. Just everybody turn off the cameras. Or I will use AI and I will put another face
No,
there. No?
no.
Turn on the cameras,
Remember,
guys.
we are public image is everything with the heart.
Yeah.
Okay, I will give a chance. Turn on the camera, guys. Turn on the cameras. You look good. I promise not to make additions with AI. Just Photoshop, photo edition. All right. So let's 1, 2, 3. This is the first one. Let me take another one. Wait. Okay, let's go for the second shot. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right.
Perfect. So we are 7:08. If there is no other questions, thank you again for everybody to be here and be part of this amazing webinar. Thank you and see you to the next one in October.
Thank you to all.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.